Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet?
Pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Tonight, the Breckenridge Cowboys will take on the Henning Hornets. It's the semifinal round of the Minnesota Section 6A Boys Basketball Tournament. The pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage, and it's coming up next on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
There's nothing quite like it. Tournament time in Minnesota. Good evening, everyone. I'm Raleigh Lipp alongside Brian Watson for tonight's Section 6A semifinal round matchup. It's the Breckenridge Cowboys 22-6, the number 4 seed versus the Henning Hornets, unbeaten 28-0, the number 1 seed. Cowboys played maybe their best game of the season on Saturday when they beat Hillcrest at home in the quarterfinal round, 65-47. Very impressive. considering the Cowboys were beaten by Hillcrest during the regular season. Hillcrest handled the Cowboys pretty easily in the regular season, but it was a completely different story on Saturday. Henning, on the other hand, they got a scare on Saturday from Underwood. But they survive in overtime. They remain unbeaten. B-Dub, it's turning time. This time of the year, chuck the records out the window.
I know it's a little bit cliche to say, but you do. You have to throw the records out the window. I think if you were to ask Henning about that, they would tell you the same thing in regards to the Underwood game, where that game was close. I think no one really expected that to be close. It's a 1 seed versus an 8 seed, and that's something that you wouldn't expect that game to go into overtime. So I think for the Cowboys tonight, you have to come into the game expecting to play your own brand of basketball. You need to come in expecting to win the basketball game, and you can't think anything else. I think the only thing that matters is what, the guys in the green and white, what they think, what their coaching staff thinks. That's the motivation, and that's the mentality that they have to have tonight going into this game against the Henning Hornets. Yeah,
I think the Cowboys got a pretty good vibe going on right now. After starting the season 11-0, they do lose 6 of their final 15, but they really seem to have found themselves the last couple of weeks, starting with that loss in the regular season finale against Pelican Rapids, which I think a game I thought the Cowboys played very well in.
Yeah, I think, sometimes, you as a coach, you hate to lose games, but I think sometimes, there are losses that can help your team. You learn from every game, whether you win the game or lose the game. And I think after that Pelican Rapids game, I think, it gets the players in mindset of, hey, this is what we need to do in order to win games. This is what we need to do in order to play well. And I think right now the Cowboys are playing well. They defeated Hillcrest in the quarterfinals, a team that beat them on their home floor. So that's the type of turnaround that you need, and that's the kind of mentality that you need. You just have to go in there, forget about the records, forget about what's happened in the regular season. It's postseason, and you have to play postseason basketball.
All right, one key to the game tonight, depth. Cowboys may have a little bit more depth in this Henning team. Henning will play 6, maybe 7 guys. Cowboys can go 9 or 10 deep, and that's very important come this time of the year.
Yeah, I think, for the Cowboys, being able to go deep into their bench and being able to go out and play aggressive and not have to worry really about getting in foul trouble. They can be aggressive on the perimeter. They can close out hard. They can box out hard. And for Henning, you have to worry about staying out of foul trouble. They got into a little bit of foul trouble against Underwood, and that's kind of, why that game stayed close. Maybe, you have to go under your bench. Maybe you have some players on the floor that don't have that varsity experience or haven't been in that moment. So we'll just have to see. The Cowboys definitely have that in their favor as far as the bench goes, and you can use that as a strength here tonight against the Hornets.
Boy, great tournament atmosphere here tonight in Pearl.
I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, this place is already filling up. There's another game after this that's going to be crazy. That's Pelican Rapids and Park Christian. If they're not here yet, they might not get a seat in this place. This place is full to the brim, and I think it's going to be a good one. Got both bands here. They're battling back and forth already. We have to try and talk over them, and I think it's just going to be a great high school playoff basketball atmosphere here tonight at the Hive in Perham.
Get settled in, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anthem, lineups, and tip-off are coming up next on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope. they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
That means all the money that we make
cha-ching.
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
All right, just minutes away from tip-off. Breckenridge and Henning. Winner will advance to the section championship game Friday night, which will be played at Concordia College. 6 o'clock tip-off versus the winner of Pelican Rapids and Park Christian. That game coming up following the conclusion of this one. Henning 28-0. They average 80 points a game. They allow 49 per game. The Cowboys 22-6. They average 71 a game, while allowing 58. This broadcast brought to you by our friends at Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. Section 6A basketball also brought to you on the Three Borders Sports Network by Giant Seeds and Snacks, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, the Wahpeton Daily News by Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, Comfy Vibes Company, Ripper Sports by Bell Bank, Minn Kota Egg Products, All Seasons Car Wash by Country Financial of Wahpeton, Red River Grain by State Farm Insurance, Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent, Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28. We welcome all those watching on 28, and Red River Western Valley Railroad. We now send it down to PA announcer Trevor Seaman for tonight's starting lineups.
Scoreboard, the Breckenridge Cowboys. And the home team, the Henning Hornets. Parham Schools welcomes you to this Minnesota State High School League event and reminds everyone that tonight's contest represents the other half of education. The student athletes, coaches, administrators, and the Minnesota State High School League promote good sportsmanship among participants and spectators. We ask for your cooperation supporting the players, coaches, and officials with positive encouragement and respectful behavior. Let's enjoy a great game and a great evening of playoff basketball. We kindly remind all fans to remain off the court throughout the contest, and students, please stay in the bleachers at all times and off of the baselines. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your headwear, and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem performed tonight by the Henning Hornets Pep Band under the direction of Kalen Bosworth. non-starters, and starters, let's please welcome tonight's MSHSL sanctioned officials and show them our appreciation, because without them, we don't play. And now let's meet our non-starters for tonight, starting with the Breckenridge Cowboys. Number 4, Brock Somerville. Number 10, Charles Eggeman. Number 13, Connor Ernst. Number 20, Benson Goplin. Number 21, Hunter Bogenreef. Number 22, Jackson Riggs. Number 23, Joel Lopez. Number 24, Chase Kruger. Number 33, Carter Angulski. Number 34, Keaton Butts. Number 40, Jaden Riggs. And number 55, Paxton Yagi. And now our non-starters for the Henning Hornets. Number 5, Ryan Despard. Number 10, Beck Thorson. Number 12, Tegan Weary. Number 21, Elliot Severson. Number 25, Tyson Eckhoff. Number 30, Andrew Suki. And number 35, Braden Grave.
5 is a starter for Henning. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my fault.
And now the starters for our away team tonight, the Breckenridge Cowboys. A junior, number 1, Avery Smith. A junior, number 2, Aiden Sanchez. A senior, number 3, Cooper Roberts. A senior, number 5, Levi Christensen. A senior, number 12, Charlie Krejcia. Cowboys are coached by Connor Yagi, Jonah Christensen, Austin Ramos, and their head coach is Mr. Jordan Christensen. And now for your Henning Hornets. A junior, number 2, Zach Witterick. A senior, number 3, Dawson Bushman. A junior, number 4, Todd Bjerke. A senior, number 5, Ryan Despard. And a senior, number 11, Kale Mizagatis. Hornets are coached by Mark Oscarson, Steve Mizagatis, Blake Walvin, and Tyson Mizagatis, and their head coach is Mr. Randy Mizagatis.
All right, it's a full house. They'll be hanging from the rafters here in the second half when the Pelican fans and the Park Rapids fans start to file in. All right, it's go time. Brecken White, Henning and Orange. Opening tip brought to you by our friends at Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm line equipment dealer since 1985. We are underway, and the Cowboys will get the first possession of the game. Again, Cowboys winners over Hillcrest on Saturday. Sanchez for 3, and that one rolls up. But a good look to open. Here's Misigatis, and it's over and back. A turnover for the Hornets on their first possession. Kale Misigatis, he's the one who hit the free throws on Saturday night to send them into overtime.
We'll have to see if that pressure continues to bother the Hornets here. It's a good start for the Cowboys on defense. See if they can get things going on the offensive side. Hornets in man-to-man.
Here's Avery Smith left side to Sanchez in the corner. Levi Christensen will give to Roberts. Roberts working against Bjerke. Now down low to Christensen. Wait, Levi, good use of the body, and up strong for the first hoop of the game.
Well, I think the Cowboys might think they have an advantage right there with Christensen showing his strength down there on the block.
Yeah, Levi does such a good job of creating some contact with the shoulder, creating a little contact, and able to get an easy hoop. Backdoor to Misigatis, but the ball loose now on the floor, and the Cowboys on the floor with him to tie it up.
And that's what I'm talking about right there, Raleigh, that the defensive pressure of the Cowboys, they like to turn it up, and they get it going there. Had a backdoor look but Sanchez is able to recover on the back door and able to knock that ball away.
Yeah, Cowboys picking up where they left off Saturday. High energy throughout the night on Saturday, and a lot of energy here again to start this one. 1 minute in, Cowboys lead by a bucket. Misigatis will inbounds. Here's Despard to Bjerke, guarded by Roberts. Double team on the baseline. Now Wiedrich for three. It's short, no good, and Cooper Roberts up high for the rebound.
Yeah, you got to limit them to one shot. They like to shoot the three ball. That's a good job getting a long rebound.
Coop will hand to Avery Smith, and Smith will give up top to Christensen. They work it around the horn. Charlie Krejcia, always a threat from the three-point stripe.
I think the Cowboys really, to start out here, being patient. That's something that they haven't done. They like to get it up quick, but being patient here on offense, making the Hornets play a little deep.
Here's Christensen with the clock winding down. It's at 7. Levi in the paint, gives Krejcia three. Right side, it's good. Right between the eyes.
And a good inside out, a good patient possession. Christensen in the lane, get that high percentage inside out three.
Cowboys off to a quick start, and now it's nearly a steal in the backcourt, out of bounds off of Avery Smith.
Yeah, the defensive pressure, Cowboys have it turned up. They're not making anything easy for the Hornets, and that's what they have to do. They have to have that consistent pressure. They know they have players that can come in and apply that pressure even if they get in foul trouble.
Hey, Cowboys got off to a great start on Saturday. Great start here again tonight. Here's Despard to Bjerke, guarded by Smith. Dribble drive on the left baseline. He'll bounce it off his foot, out of bounds. Cowboy basketball.
I tell you what, Raleigh, the defense of the Cowboys is rocking right now. The Hornets are going to take a 30-second timeout here.
The Cowboy fans are alive at the Hive. Timeout Henning. Back with more on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors.
Boy, 2 minutes in, could have asked for a much better start for the Cowboys.
You know, I think that's the way you draw it up. Let's see now after the timeout if Henning makes any adjustments to attack this pressure of the Cowboys.
Here's Charlie Krejcia. They'll have to keep an eye on Charlie again. If he starts feeling it, he's very dangerous from three. Here it is again, and that one's short. Rebound Roberts, Cooper up strong, count it and one.
Yeah, there you go. Cowboys hitting the offensive glass. Roberts being aggressive after grabbing that rebound, going up, able to draw the foul, and now trying to get the old-fashioned three-point play.
Oh yeah, 7-0 lead.
You can't write the startup any better than this.
Cooper at the line. Cooper's done a great job of not just getting to the line lately, but he's become a much better free throw shooter over the course of the season. He misses that one, but the Cowboys have a 7-0 lead here. 2.5 minutes in.
Got to continue to apply this pressure. Got to get out and protect that three-point line.
Here's Despard. Levi really working Misigatis, just denying him the basketball. Now he's going to get called for a hold away from the basketball, and I'm sure Jordan's all right with that.
I mean, that's the way to go, Raleigh. I think you have to be aggressive. You can see right now to start the game that it has Henning a little bit off balance. And again, the Cowboys have the players to play aggressive like that. The foul trouble doesn't bother them. You know, they could go 9-10 deep in this rotation that they have.
Misigatis got the ball now. He averages 20 a game, but the Cowboys really working him here. And now it's tipped away. Up near the half-court stripe, and another half-court violation. Second of the game.
Yeah, it was tipped by the Cowboys, but then it was tipped again by Henning, and that makes it a live ball again. And once he stepped on the line, it's going to be over and back there.
Yeah, Randy Misigatis, head coach of the Hornets. A couple of questions for the officials. It will be, well, they're going to discuss it now.
They're going to talk about it here. I don't think they're going to go the other way here, just because if they were, I think the official would have come in from the other side and helped them out right away. So they're going to leave it the way that it is.
So it will be Cowboy basketball. 3 turnovers early here.
The pressure is doing its job here to start this game.
Here's Roberts. Misigadis will man up against Roberts. This should be a fun matchup. Here's Krejci. Cowboy crowd into it. Christensen will give to Roberts in the corner. Where Misigadis, that was one of those bang plays, and they get Roberts for the charge.
Yeah, that's solid D there. A good job on the switch and a good job holding your position and absorbing that contact to pick up the offensive foul. Both teams play solid defense. Hornets like to switch all screens. Cowboys switch some screens. Cowboys will mix up their defense, play some zone, play a lot of man. They'll give you some man looks that look like zone and some zone looks that look like man.
See, it's Joey Lopez. Joe Lopez into the game and creating all kinds of problems for Henning. Henning fortunate to get that one back.
There is some serious ball pressure going on down there.
Misigadis, some issues with his shoes the way it looks.
You know, as coaches, we always talk about ball pressure and having ball pressure all the time, and pretty good example here of what ball pressure should look like here to start this game.
Here's Wiedrich back to Despard for 3, and he overshot that one. Ball loose and Lopez on the floor.
Yeah, that's good hustle. Again, you tell players to get, they call a foul there?
Oh my gosh,
what
they
now?
did.
A foul on Lopez there. He went on the ground to get that ball, didn't make contact really with anyone, and they call him for a foul. Unless they're trying to say that he undercut, but
yeah, that
looks like both kids were going for the ball. That's a good hustle
penalizing a guy
play
for making a hustle play like that. Unfortunate for the Cowboys. First on Lopez. That is the first. We check that third team foul on. The Cowboys and Sanchez up to block that one, but they're going to get him for the foul, and that'll send Wiedrich to the line to shoot 2.
The fans into this game. There isn't an open seat in this place right now.
Yeah, and again, there'll be another game after this one, and you'll see a lot of those Pelican and Park Christian fans filing in. You'll see a lot of people up top in the track area. This will be just a fantastic atmosphere, as if it isn't already.
This is great.
So Wiedrich with a couple of free throws, and again, Henning here because they were able to knock down a couple of free throws with .4 on the clock on Saturday to send it to overtime. They're a good free throw shooting team. Here's Sanchez, missed the close one but got his own rebound, and his putback is good. So Aiden Sanchez sticking with it, and he has the Cowboys back up by 7.
Right now the Cowboys are just out hustling the Hornets, getting to that's 2 offensive rebounds that have led to scores.
Here's Misigadis, and you can see how talented he is. Great ball handler, and he gets to the rim there and finishes.
Yeah, just all the way down, just cutting through the traffic and a good finish.
Here's Sanchez for 3. Aiden Sanchez, a deep 3 on the left side.
That was from almost out of bounds there on the far side. Sanchez rolling early.
Cowboys have their biggest lead, 8 points. Ernst right now matched up with Misigadis. Now they give high post, that's Bierke. Bierke back to Bushman. Bushman, 4 3-pointers on Saturday. Hasn't got one off here tonight. Short jumper here off the rim and a one and done. And here come the Cowboys looking to add to their 8-point lead.
Yeah, that's going to be important to limit the Hornets to 1 shot.
Here's Levi Christensen with the spin and the shot, and he draws the foul, and Levi will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, the Cowboys are being patient down here on offense, and they're attacking the basket, able to draw the foul again. And again, that could be key. We talked about that in the pregame show, maybe trying to get the Hornets in a little bit of foul trouble, see if they go to their bench. They normally only play 6.
Cowboys very good from the line on Saturday night. They shoot 67% as a team. They're 0 for 2 here tonight.
Yeah, free throws are going to be important in this one.
Yeah, tournament time free throws just magnified. Beck Thorson, we'll see a lot of him. 5'9" junior will check in for the first time. And again, that's about all they'll use. They'll go 6 deep, maybe 7. Cowboys, they can go 9, 10 deep.
Yeah,
and I'm sure they will tonight.
Somerville into the lineup for the Cowboys and Avery Smith back in as Lopez and Sanchez go out. That's going to be a violation.
It will, but it won't matter. Levi knocks down the free throw, so he gets 1 of 2. And now Jackson Riggs will check in for the first time tonight. So the Cowboys have already used 9 different players here. We still have 13:05 to play in the first half.
That's the advantage of a large bench, and then they don't really have to change anything that they do.
All right, strong move here, some contact, no whistle. Wiedrich got to the rim, drew some contact, no whistle, and here come the Cowboys, up by 9.
Good help there by Riggs, and he went straight up.
Cooper Roberts with the spin, but he can't finish at the hoop, and Thorson grabs the rebound. And here come the Hornets, in need of a hoop here.
Almost another over and back there.
Here's Bjerke, 2 over and back violations already in the first half for Henning. Here's Thorson, will hand back to Despard. Dribble drive, Roberts, good help defense. Up top now, Wiedrich. Kicks corner, 3 by Despard off the iron, no good. Rebound tip off of Somerville, out of bounds. It stays with Henning.
Yeah, just unfortunate bounce there. A good job by Somerville in there, and then also by Bjerke in there as well.
Misigadis will inbounds. Cowboys done a great job on him early. Just 2 points. Boy, look at the hustle by the Cowboys. Somerville able to knock it out of the hands of Bjerke. It will stay with Henning.
Yeah, being active on defense.
The Hornets will inbounds in front of the Cowboy bench. Difficult spot to inbounds from here.
Yeah, this low sideline is a tough place to get any action out of it.
They do get it in, but a double team on the baseline. Boy, Thorson able to break the double team, but he stepped out of bounds. Wave off that basket. No basket. Boy, a strong move by Thorson, but stepped out of bounds, and the Cowboys get it back, and they'll make some more substitutions. Every couple of minutes, they get fresh legs in there.
Yeah, good job on the baseline there, using that baseline as an extra defender.
Somerville across the stripe, picked up by Thorson. Henning been man the whole way here. Sanchez, high post to Christensen, back to Sanchez, thought about the 3. Now we'll give back to Riggs. Avery Smith drive on the right baseline. There's Misigadis again. Second time he stepped in to take a charge.
Both of these teams really play really good help defense, and Misigadis stepping in to take the charge. It's his second charge here in the first half.
Yeah, nothing easy at the offensive end for either team. Really a fun tournament atmosphere here in Durham. They can host with the best of them. Misigadis in the lane, tough pull-up jumper, and the soft touch rattles home. He's got 4.
And Cowboys let him get going downhill. That can be tough to stop. Gets all the way in the paint. An easy little pull-up for him.
Jackson Riggs is stuffed by Bjerke, and the Hornets will push. But here's Despard in the backcourt. Hassled by Somerville. Misigadis thought he was fouled, looking for the foul, no whistle, and here come the Cowboys.
I'd like to accept this Academy Award on behalf of the Hornets.
Sanchez to Somerville up top. Guarded by Bushman. Sanchez working against Thorson. He's got about a 6-inch height advantage. Trying to take advantage. Now Riggs up top. 4-3 off the iron, and Misigadis will grab the rebound, his 3rd. Misigadis, boy, crossover dribble, gets into the paint, soft touch, comes up short, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And again, you're getting a pretty good idea of why they're 28-0.
Yeah, I mean, he can handle it, and then he can get going downhill. He gets into the paint. It's almost an automatic bucket, and they draw the foul here. If you're the Cowboys, you want to hope that maybe you can wear him down a little bit, but you can see that he has the skills.
6'3" senior, been starting the last 3 seasons for the Hornets. And this is a good basketball program. They've won a lot of games over the last 3 to 4 years.
Well, you don't win 28 games without having a pretty good program putting together a great season here.
Misigadis gets the first. The second free throw is up. That one is good. Great free throw shooter, shooting over 80% from the free throw line. So, again, he can do it all, and a very good defender, as we've seen, too. So the lead now 5. Cowboys have led by as many as 8.
And the Hornets starting to creep back in this thing. The Cowboys need to be productive down here on the offensive end.
Wait, Misigadis, good help defense. They're able to block Christensen's shot from behind, and now a travel is going to be called against Levi. But I think Levi does like that matchup with Bjerke. Bjerke is 6'2",
He does, and he likes the contact down there. We're going to get a timeout here by the Cowboys. It'll be a short one here.
10:19 to play. Cowboys will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. We got our Studio 22 Design shout-out line open, 701-640-4189. Where are you watching from? Would love to know. Cowboy fans, Hornet fans, all basketball fans out there, shoot us a message on our shout-out line, 701-640-4189. We had them from all over the place. Turks and Caicos. We had some Cowboy fans in Puerto Vallarta watching on Saturday, and I'm sure we'll have them calling from all over the country again tonight.
Yeah, they don't care about the snow that we have here right now, so they're out there sunning themselves at the beach, playing golf. We know somebody is playing golf right now down in Arizona, too.
See Kevin Timian watching tonight. Kevin lost his dad, longtime Cowboy coach. Ron Timian was assistant coach under my dad for a long time. Then when my dad passed, Ron took over the job. Ron was laid to rest today. Kevin watching today. Good to have you along, Kevin. Here's a three by Misigatis. Boy, the Cowboys don't want to see him get going. Cowboys have been stuck here at 13 for a while.
Yeah,
they could use a hoop here. Here's Roberts on the baseline. That one rolls around, drops off. Rebound tipped around. It's loose on the floor, tied up, and the Cowboys will get it.
Yeah, Cowboys have gone without a bucket here for a while. And they like the contact down underneath the basket. They're trying to draw some fouls. But sometimes I think you have to stop worrying about drawing the foul and just go up and score.
The Twidwells are cheering on from Fort Myers tonight. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Maggie Lorenz, a big Cowboy and Cowgirl fan at home watching tonight. Maggie, good to have you along. Here's Cooper Roberts in the lane, and his kiss off the glass is good.
That's a good way to solve your scoring problem. Just go into Roberts in the lane, a good spin move, and off the glass.
Here's Roberts with a steal. Well, nearly a steal, but it rolls right into the hands of Misigatis.
Look at the help defense.
Boy, look at the help. And now a whistle. Oh, my, they're going to call a foul. Who are they going to get here?
They got Roberts on the arm, they say.
Boy, a tough one there for the Cowboys. And that's the second on Cooper. That's a big call right there. Instead of a break the other way, it's foul number 2 on the Cowboys' leading scorer.
Yeah, and they have the man at the free throw line that you want to have there, Misigatis.
Yeah, Misigatis over 80% from the free throw line, and his free throw here is good. And he hit it, and he obviously doesn't mind the pressure because he hit 2 clutch free throws on Saturday to send that game into overtime.
No, he does not mind it. The senior wants the ball in his hands. He wants the moment.
Second free throw is good. So Misigatis has got 10 already. 15-13 Cowboys. Here's Roberts.
He's got 10 of the 13.
Levi Christensen high post to Roberts, guarded by Misigatis. Cooper will put it on the floor, spins, gets to the basket and scores straight at him.
He is just going to work down there. And I think the Cowboys want to just kind of feed him the ball here.
Boy, Sanchez runs into a hard pick in the backcourt. Here's Bushman on the baseline. Boy, good defense there by Levi Christensen, straight up. And Avery Smith picks up the loose ball, and the Cowboys looking to add to a 4-point lead with 8:45 to play. Here's Levi Christensen with the spin and the score!
How about the spin cycle there? Spin once, spin twice, and finish on the other side.
So the Cowboy lead back to 6. Sanchez will pick up Misigatis at the strike. Cowboys, boy, intense man-to-man defense. Both teams intense man-to-man defense.
Yeah, good switch on that flare screen. They're trying to get a flare to Misigatis, and a good switch there by Somerville.
Here's Bushman in the corner, and they're going to whistle in for a travel, you bet. Turnover number 6. They've been a little better taking care of the basketball here the last few minutes after opening the game with 3 quick turnovers.
Yeah, I think with the pressure that the Cowboys are putting on, some of those first start of the game jitters, both teams are starting to settle down a little bit.
8 minutes to play here in the first half.
Cowboys are being pretty deliberate on offense.
Sanchez will back his way down. He's going to be called for the travel.
Just trying to force it a little bit too much there, trying to take what the defense gives you.
The Cowboys are trying to get the ball into the paint best they can. They do have an advantage in terms of size, and I mentioned that on Saturday. The Cowboys' length has really given some teams problems this year. You look at Sanchez and Roberts, and
they use it effectively.
Here's Misi Gaddis, who goes 6'3". He's the tallest one in the lineup. Bushman for 3, and just like that, it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, they had good help in the lane, but didn't recover and get back out to protect that 3-point line, and that's what you want to do. You have to get back out and get a hand up.
Roberts looking to go 1-1 against Misi Gaddis. Now Sanchez left side. Charlie Creech is back in the game. And give to Christensen. Levi very active at the offensive end and gets to the hoop again.
Yeah, just right down the lane. A good finish with the left hand.
Yeah, he seems to really want the ball tonight. Going strong to the basket. Misi Gaddis pull-up jumper off the back iron, no good.
And he gets going downhill quick.
Here's Sanchez trying to get to the baseline. Cut off there by Bjerke. And he steps back for a 12-foot jumper and buries it.
Just a good decision there not to try and force it in there. Pull it out and just take the little 12-footer.
Here's Bushman again for 3.
And we talked about how they could shoot it. And if you don't get a hand up, they can be deadly out there, and they're starting to heat up.
23-19, 6.5 to play in the first half. Section semis winner to the championship game Friday at Concordia. Sanchez guarded by Despard. Now he'll fire a 3. That one off the front iron, no good. Lopez got a hand on it. Ball loose on the floor. It's tied up. And this time the arrow favoring Henning.
Yeah, good job by Lopez there to crash the boards. He wasn't standing around watching. That ball went up, and he went in to try and guess where that ball was going to come off the rim. Did a good job of getting his hands on the ball and getting the jump ball.
Cowboys keep shuffling in fresh legs. Ernst will check in. Now he'll give Sanchez a break here. So you got Ernst, Lopez, Krejci, Robertson, Christensen on the floor.
They continue with the full court pressure.
There's Misi Gaddis. Problems in the backcourt, but able to get it over the stripe where they might have caught it. Break there. Here's Misi Gaddis to Bushman, another 3. And that one is good. Bushman, that one about 3 feet beyond the 3-point stripe, and it's a 1-point game. This is as close as Henning's been since the start of the game.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there on defense. I think Lopez came over to switch and then didn't get back to his man and left him wide open.
Roberts down the lane, has it stripped, but the loose ball picked up by Christensen. Boy, lots of contact, no whistle. Now Krejci up top. Charlie dribble drive, little floater rolls around, drops off. And the rebound grab by Bjerke, and Henning can take their first lead of the game.
Well, you better bring your hard hat tonight because they are not calling much at all.
Oh, it's out of bounds, and it went off Misi Gaddis, but they give it back to Henning. Boy, that one, no question, went off the shoulder of Misi Gaddis.
If you don't like physical basketball, this is not a place for you.
Yeah, they are bringing it, both teams tonight. Really fun to watch. Inbounds to Misi Gaddis. Boy, he gets a step and gets into the lane and scores, and Henning has their first lead of the night.
Yeah, he just gets that first step. It's quick, and then he can get going downhill, and it's tough to stop after that.
Here's Krejci, and they're going to call a block on Despard.
Now, Cowboys going to have to play through some of this. Going to be physical. They're going to get some calls. They're not going to get some calls, and you just have to stay with your game plan and roll with it.
Beck Thorson will check in. And Henning has used just the 6 guys. Cowboys are already 10 deep. Inbounds to Krejci.
And that's something that could come into play later in the game.
Turnover for the Cowboys. They now have 6 turnovers.
Oh, it's a walk. Missed it.
Here's Bushman again. Quickly get out on him after knocking down 3 threes here in the first half. It's been Bushman and Misi Gaddis, the offensive end for Henning.
They got to get back there. That's
Here's
how they gave up
Bushman,
that
another
3.
long 3. That one just skims the bottom of the iron, but it knocked out by the Cowboys.
Yeah, they got to get a little better communication there, whether they want to switch or trap. If you're going to switch, you got to stay with it, and you got to get back. And if you're going to trap, there has to be some rotation to the top to cover that shooter.
Sanchez And Smith back in. So the Cowboys have their original starting lineup. We'll check that. Now Riggs will check in for Krejci. So you got Riggs, Smith, Christensen, Roberts, and Sanchez on the floor. Henning, their original starting lineup, out on the floor. Here's Thorson for three off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around and is pulled down by Despard. Check that, that's Bjerke. Bjerke with the offensive rebound and the strong putback. And Henning has a three-point lead.
Yeah, no contact on the rebound. Enables Henning to get the offensive rebound. They put it back in for the score. Got to make contact on every shot that goes up.
Boy, after that great start for the Cowboys, it's been Henning who's controlled the last few minutes. Cowboys could use a hoop on this possession. Here's Riggs to Christensen. Levi spins, good help defense. Fadeaway jumper is short, and another one and done.
Yeah, Cowboys got to try and keep pace here. With just under 4 minutes to go in the half. You don't want to let Henning stretch this thing out.
Misigatis, boy, tough pull-up from three. Over the top of Sanchez. What a tough shot.
With the hand in his face off the dribble move. That is a tough, tough shot.
All right, Jordan Christensen off the bench. He wants to talk things over. Henning fans are on their feet. 3:37 to play first half. 29-23 from Perham on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Lots of supporters watching from Casey's Bar tonight. Appreciate that. Go Cowboys, cheering from home tonight. That's Ben in Breckenridge. Let's see here. We've got Tom Bernatus watching tonight with his family. See Mike and Patty Berquist, they were watching on Saturday. They're still down in Puerto Vallarta. Thanks for watching. Scott and Lori Lipp watching tonight. And we've got a crew watching at the Wilkin as well. We've got more shout-outs coming on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line, 640-4189. See what the Cowboys drew up out of the timeout. Here's Roberts down low. Turnaround jumper, no good. And Misigatis with the rebound. No second shots for the Cowboys. Give Henning a lot of credit after the Cowboys came out and grabbed a 7-point lead real quick. They have taken over this basketball game. And now a turnover here. Turnover number 7.
Yeah, a lot of contact on that shot down there by Roberts, but he's got to continue to play through it. The officials have already established of how they're going to call this game, and you have to be able to adjust and adapt to that and just play through the way that they're going to officiate the game.
All right, 29-23, 3 minutes to play in the half. Roberts just backing his way down and goes up over the top of Wiedrich.
Oh, both teams have two players, or at least a player on their team that's tough to stop, and Roberts is the player for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cooper with that length. And again, he grew 5 inches from his sophomore year to his senior year. And that length has made a lot of difference. Here comes Levi Christensen.
Yeah, good rebound there by Christensen, but no one running with them, and the Cowboys will take their time here.
Here's Riggs on the left side. Wiedrich defending. Wiedrich has not been out of the game. There's 4 starters on the floor that have not been out of the game for Henning. And now a tie up in the lane. Arrow favors the Cowboys.
Yeah, good help there by Thorson. Coming over from the weak side. Again, both teams do a great job with their help defense. Both like to stay midline when the ball's away, and do a good job rotating over.
Sanchez will play it in on the baseline, and it'll go up top to Somerville. Somerville off a pick from Sanchez, gets into the paint and gives to Christensen. Levi spins in the lane, and there's that help defense again. He spun right into the defense.
Right, you're not going to be able to spin back. You have to adjust to that. Help's going to always be there.
Misigatis trying to kick it left corner. Misigatis thought that ball was deflected, but They're going to give it to the Cowboys. That's turnover number 8.
Right. Again, if it was, another official would come in right away, and I don't think they're going to reverse this.
No.
They would have already given the help without even asking.
Randy Misigatis has been working the officials a couple different times tonight. You know how that works, B-Dub.
A little bit. A little bit.
Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the half. 4-point game.
Cowboys need a bucket here.
Here's Somerville on the right side. Dribble drive. He gets all the way to the rim and scores!
That's a nice power move to the basket. Cupped that thing going in and fought his way through the contact for the finish.
Yeah, Brock Somerville, just when the Cowboys needed it. Just a freshman, and now nearly another turnover.
The Cowboys trying to get back to that ball pressure that they had when they started the game. They get Misigatis to kind of fumble that thing, but they can't get after the loose ball.
Misigatis to play it in on the baseline. And it'll go up top to Thorson. Somerville defending. Now Bushman, who's hit 3 3-pointers in this first half. He finds the man wide open underneath.
Yeah, they got him on the backside with a little back screen action and no communication. And we had talked about how the help defense was good there. By that time, both defenders over there hugging their man, and that's when you can get that back screen for an easy bucket.
So the lead back to 4. There's Sanchez to Roberts. Now down low, Christensen pushed off the block, so he kicks back up top. Sanchez, a long 3, no good. And the rebound cleared out by Misigatis. Boy, and Somerville hustling back, able to step in and knock it away, but he's going to be whistled for the foul, and Misigatis will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and he has not missed yet. Check that, this will be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, and that's kind of the difference in the game here is the free throws. The Cowboys have 8 fouls, and the Hornets have just 3 posted on the board.
Ernst and Krejci in, Sanchez and Somerville out. 1:07 to play in the half. 4-point game. Full house here at Perham High. Section semis. Championship night Friday at Concordia. Free throw is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. You hope Misigatis is starting to tire some. He has played at a high energy level this entire half.
I would say that he is used to playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, and the second free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net. Yeah, I mean, if he goes to the line, you just feel that he's going to make them. You got to keep him off the line. Lead 6, biggest lead of the night for Henning. Big possession here for the Cowboys, under a minute to play in the half. Here's Robert.
Gonna get a block here. Oh, they call this on the Cowboys.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
They're going to call a blocking foul on Krejci.
Krejci just trying to set a go screen there, and they call him for a blocking foul. I didn't see much contact there.
So the first on Krejci. Here comes Misigatis. Ernst defending. He'll get a pick. Good help defense there by Krejci. Now he gives it up. Trying to get it underneath to Bjerke, right through his hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, they went with the trap there, and then Bjerke exited and went down into the paint, and they kind of recovered. Just a bad pass, not able to handle it. And now at 40 seconds here, Cowboys need a good look here at the basket.
5-second differential, shot clock to game clock. Ernst to Smith.
Like to try and use it all here.
Krejci, back to Smith. Levi Christensen is going to draw some contact. That'll be just the 4th team foul on Henning.
So that'll reset the shot clock to 20. So now you can take it all the way down. You don't want to give Henning another possession here.
Yeah, Misigatis just the type of guy that,
you have to go into halftime down 6 or less. You don't want to give the Hornets another possession here. I thought he was shooting there. They call it on the ground. Only the 4th team foul on Henning.
So Sanchez will play it in. He'll kick to Ernst in the corner, and he'll dribble up top and give to Roberts. See if the Cowboys play for the final shot here. 15 seconds. Roberts against Misigatis, spins, kicks, Ernst for 3. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds, and it leaves Henning 6.8.
Too early. too early. You want to take the last one. You don't want to leave them anything. Again, the goal is to try and go in halftime down a minimum or a max of 6.
See, Misigatis is playing it in, so you want to deny him.
He's once he get it right back.
Yeah, they do give it right back. He'll get into the front court. 2 seconds. Misigatis is going to be fouled.
That's why you want to take the last shot. You had plenty of time.
Well, and they're going to give him 3 too.
They're going to give him 3 here. You leave too much on the clock, right down the floor. And now, with the way that he's been shooting it, these are almost guaranteed.
Yeah, it's been Misigatis and Bushman. Let's see. Yeah, Bjerke has a couple of baskets. Other than that, Bushman and Misigatis have been doing it all offensively. And he gets 3 of them here.
So instead of being down 6, you're in jeopardy of being down 9 here.
Yeah, 3 big ones. That really hurts. Boy, that stings. Sanchez will fire it from 3/4 length off the glass. There's the horn ending the first half. The OSPTI halftime report coming up next. 36-27. Henning, Section 6A basketball from Durham.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Halftime report brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the pros at OSPTI. Locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. 36-27 Henning, and it's been the Cale Misigatis show here in the first half.
Well, I mean, we knew what the Hornets wanted to do. We knew who the Cowboys needed to try and stop. And to start the game, Cowboys had a really good game plan, able to kind of keep the ball out of Misigatis' hands, make him work for everything that he got. But once the half started to get into it, they were unable to keep the ball out of his hands, and he just got rolling.
All right, what are the Cowboys talking about in the locker room right now?
You know, I think, they're talking about getting back to the pressure that they had, sticking to their assignments as far as what they're going to do on Misigatis. And then they have to be productive on the offensive end. They're being patient, a little more patient than they normally are. but they've got to get in there to score. I think they're going in too much to try and draw a foul. The officials have already established, hey, we're not going to call a lot of that contact that you normally get in a regular season game. They're not going to call that here. So you have to go in there to score, not to draw the foul, and they really have to be productive on their end of the offensive side. They've done a good job on defense, but you got to make baskets. I think if you would have said, well, hey, we're going to hold them to 36 points, you're like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. But to have 27 here, you got to be able to put the ball in the basket.
All right, Misigatis leading the way, 24 for Henning. Roberts has 8 for the Cowboys. OSPTI, locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. For all your physical therapy needs, see the pros at OSPTI. 36-27 Henning, the second half coming up next on the Great Motor Sports Network.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
Yield Advantage is excited to add the full line of Vetterstat equipment to our winning team. From the Tempo high-speed planters that add a new level of precision and simplicity to planting, to the Carrier line of high-speed tillage, and of course, Wilrich and Wishek tillage tools. Vetterstat has a deep lineup of quality solutions for every season. For more info on how Vetterstat can help give your farm the yield advantage next season, contact us at 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com. 36-27 Henning, Pelican Rapids, and Park Christian out getting a feel for the court here at halftime. They'll play right after this one, and the winner of the Breckenridge Henning game will get the winner of that Pelican Park Christian game at 6 o'clock Friday night in Moorhead at Memorial Auditorium on the beautiful campus of Concordia College. All right, to our Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Thanks for all the texts. Holy smokes, we got them coming in from all over the place. Cal Tischer watching Cowboy basketball tonight. Cal, great to hear from you. Ann Samuelson watching from Breckenridge tonight. Let's go Cowboys. Go Cowboys, Al and Angie Cleveland. Tom Bennett enjoying the game tonight. Thanks for watching, Tom. Great aunt and uncle watching from Barnesville, cheering on Connor Ernst. Kevin and Ann Heidemann watching Cowboy basketball tonight. Courtney, Crosby, and Bear cheering on Uncle Levi from home. Derek Walter watching from Sweden. How about that? Jim and Nancy Grotlushin are home, watching on Red River TV, cable channel 28. We welcome all those watching on channel 28 tonight. Watching Connor Ernst and the Cowboys. Go Cowboys from Bridget. Let's see, the Christopher boys watching back in Breck. Go Cowboys. The Twidwells, we mentioned, they're watching from Fort Myers, Florida. The Bruce family watching from Breckenridge. Go Avery. Dawson Dave, Wine Bar. Let's go Cowboys. Eli Butts watching. He's watching from Utah. Eli, great to hear from you. Hope all is well with you. Karen and Carly, go Cowboys. Derek Nordick watching with his dogs. Larry and Todd, go Cowboys. Let's see, I think I got most of them, B-Dub. We got them watching from all over the place tonight. See if the Cowboys got a little something left in
watching all over the place. Tucker's watching down in Wahpeton. Tucker and Emily are watching the game tonight. So
got another one in here. Sarah Popple watching. Scott and Lori Lipp watching at home tonight. Thanks for watching.
Sarah Colestrike is watching.
6404189. We'll keep that shout line open, huh? Let's hope we're talking about a Cowboy victory at the end of this one, but they got a lot of work to do. Down 9, and then they have to figure out. For one, they have to figure out a way to get back in it down 9, and they've had some troubles at the offensive end here the last 11, 12 minutes. But they also got to find a way to stop Misi Gaddis because he is. He's just killing them.
They've shown that they can get stops, but they have to get something going on the offensive end. Too many possessions where they've not been able to put the ball through the hoop. So I think the defensive game plan is pretty good, but they've got to get something rolling on the offensive end.
All right, we'll see what type of adjustments were made at halftime. Cowboys will send their original starting lineup out onto the floor. Smith, Roberts, Christensen, Krejci, and Sanchez. And it looks like the Hornets will do the same. Wiedrich, Bushman, Bierke, Despard, and Misi Gaddis. Yeah, it's been Misi Gaddis and Bushman who have done the damage. Bushman 3 3-pointers in the first half. Misi Gaddis 24 of the 36. And the Hornets get the basketball here to start the second half. And we hope the second half starts as good as the first for the Cowboys, and they got off to a quick 7-0 lead. They get a shot down low, but miss a couple of easy ones. Another offensive board, and this time Bierke gets it to go, his third hoop of the game.
Yeah, and what the Cowboys did do well in that first half is they didn't give Henning a lot of second shots, and they gave him a couple extra ones there, and it results in a basket.
Yeah, first double-digit lead of the game for either team. Boy, team like Henning, you just don't want to get down any further than this. Big possession. Sanchez, 4-3. Boy, they needed that one. Hopefully they can get Aiden going.
And he can certainly get heated up from the outside, and a good look there. And the Cowboys, again, need to be productive on the offensive end. That's a good way to start the second half.
We're a minute in with bounce pass down low. Bushman, and he gets to the rim and scores. Check that. That's Despard. His first hoop.
Cowboys going to have to make an adjustment there on that screen at the elbow.
Yeah, 2 easy ones to start the second half. And here's Roberts getting to the basket, and Cooper will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Right, Cowboys got to the free throw line a couple of times early, but not much after those first couple of minutes.
No, and they weren't productive at the free throw line. We had talked about how they've been shooting free throws pretty well here late in the season, and in a game like this, you need to make free throws.
Yeah, the free throws just magnified. Boy, yeah, a lot of things to feel good about. 10 turnovers for Henning in that first half. You're able to turn them over 10 times, but still down 9. Cooper gets 1 of 2. He's 2 of 4 from the line. So 9-point game. Cowboys will bring pressure. Nobody really in foul trouble. Nobody with more than 2 fouls. Misi Gaddis for 3, no good, and Levi with the rebound.
So 1 and done there, and now you have to be productive on your end.
Here's Smith in the corner to Roberts. Misi Gaddis defending. Cooper thought about the 3, instead kicks it up top to Levi. Krejci will dribble back to the point. Here's Sanchez looking for Levi. Instead it goes cross court to Avery Smith. Shot clock down to 10. Here's Krejci, 4-3. It rolls around and drops in. Boy, a friendly bounce for Krejci from 3, and it's a 6-point game.
Yeah, good patient possession. You're not going to get it all back in one, so that's a good job of just executing your offense, being patient, and getting a really good look.
Bushman defended by Smith. Up top, Misigatis. Krejci defending. They've tried a few guys on Misigatis. Tough turnaround jumper from 13 feet is good. And a whistle and a timeout. A Henning timeout. A Carlson Family Insurance timeout. 15:53 to play. 42-34 Henning on the 3 Borders Sports Network.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's best checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
42-34, 15:53 to play from the Hive in Perham. Winner advances to the section championship game Friday night at Concordia College. The Lynch family watching the Henning Hornets from California. They're on vacation. Thanks for watching.
There you go. Nice to have some Henning fans watching.
Yeah. Go Cowboys. Kathy Eggman, Lee and Kathy Eggman watching from Phoenix, Arizona. We'll get back to the shout-out line here.
Phil Schreiner's down there in Arizona this week.
Joe will be back later this week. Yeah, there's a foul on Bjerke up top.
Now here's what's interesting, Raleigh. Now, they let all of that go in the first half. They were letting that go, that hand check out there, even two hands, they were letting that go, and now they're adjusting and starting to call it. You had Roberts on the drive. You had the dribble out here on Sanchez. So let's see if they continue to call it that way.
Cowboys will play it in on the baseline. I mean, nothing has come easy for the Cowboys at the offensive end. Inbounds to Roberts up top. Misigatis defending. In this Henning defense, again, they give up 52 points a game. Sanchez for 3, no good. Levi, good hustle, will grab an offensive rebound. Back to Roberts. Cooper, crossover drive, gets to the rim, and he kisses it off the glass, and the Cowboys back within 6.
Yeah, that's a tough basket right there. Good hustle by Levi to get that rebound and keep that ball alive.
Cooper into double digits. 15 minutes to play. Here's Misigatis to Bushman for 3 off the front iron, and Avery Smith, a good box out.
That was a nice box out.
Here's Krejci on the baseline, but he lost it going up. He thought it was knocked out of his hands.
It was tipped out of his hands from behind, and they're going to give that ball back to the Hornets.
Boy, it looked like the Cowboys were going to get an easy one instead of turnover. Now the Cowboys into double digits in the turnover category.
Yeah, good hustle and transition to get back on D by the Hornets there.
Thorson in the game, he has it, will give to Misigatis. He's doubled on the far side, knocked out of bounds by Smith, so it stays with the Hornets.
You got to make sure they get rotation if they're going to go trap there. Don't leave that open 3.
Despard will play it in. Free throw line extended on the left side to Misigatis. Avery Smith defending. Left corner, that's a 3. Despard. Corner pocket 3, and the lead back to 9.
Yeah, you just got to get a hand up on everybody. They like to shoot the 3 ball. That's a major weapon in this Henning offense.
Here's Cooper Roberts with the spin. He's blocked at the basket, out of bounds. It stays with the Cowboys. And there's that spin move. And again, Henning had it well scouted, both him and Levi with that spin. They've had help defense there all night.
Yeah, they are waiting for him to come back. They just play really good, solid team defense.
So Sanchez once again will play it in. 22 on the shot clock. Oh, boy. Wait, Cowboys fortunate to get that back. Krejci in the corner. To Smith, here's Sanchez. Sanchez for 3 off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, it's loose. And they're going to throw it away. Henning had it momentarily, but Thorson threw it out of bounds, so the Cowboys will get it back here with 14:04 to play.
Yeah, Sanchez had Christensen down on the block. He had been successful with him down there, but it's got to go in quick. They had it on the reversal. There was no help there.
Roberts to Sanchez. Now high post, Levi Christensen. But Levi has liked getting into the paint. Again, he's been physical. He gets to the rim again, but he can't finish. He likes that matchup. Levi feels very comfortable putting it on the floor, but just not able to finish at the basket.
Yeah, just didn't get it high enough on the glass. Here's another open look.
Thorson for three, no good, and Levi a strong rebound inside, and here come the Cowboys. Sanchez into the paint, kicks, left corner, Krejcia for three off the iron, no good. Roberts with the rebound, and his putback is good, and one.
Just a good effort there by Cooper to not give up on the play, crash in there, get the rebound, be strong, go up and draw the foul.
All right, the Cowboys just keep coming at you. Free throw by Roberts is good, and now Joel Lopez will check in.
Cowboys trying to just kind of creep their way back in here. 6-point lead now for Henning. And if you can get a stop here in a bucket, you put yourself right back in the game.
So Misi got us. Left side up top, it goes to Bushman. Bushman dribble drive, blocked at the basket by, they're going to call Cooper. They're going to get Cooper for a foul, and that'll be number 3 on him.
Now Cooper's got to be careful here.
See what Jordan elects to do here. Over 13 minutes to play. Bushman to the free throw line. But check that, that's Wiedrich to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. Yeah, Henning's been flawless from the line. Riggs will check in now for Christensen. They called that foul on Christensen, not not Roberts. So
that's
still
just his
nobody.
Second.
Yeah, second for Levi. So still nobody with 3 fouls. So 2 free throws now for Bushman, and the lead back to 8.
Yeah, and the free throws are really the big difference in this game.
Yeah, it really is. Here's Lopez in the left corner, working against Thorson. Lopez, tough move in the lane, no good. Got an offensive rebound, kicks it back to Roberts. So a second chance here for the Cowboys. Here's Sanchez, scoop shot, no good, but a whistle and a foul, and they're going to get Bushman. And Sanchez will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys got to start getting something out of this free throw line here.
Second foul on Bushman. Yeah, nobody in foul trouble on either team. Nobody with more than 2. Free throw by Sanchez is short, and the Cowboys keep coming up short from the free throw line.
Yeah, the Cowboys have expended a lot of energy on defense, and a lot of times when you're leaving it short at the free throw line, just a little bit of fatigue there. They work so hard on the defensive end.
So 1 of 2 for Sanchez. Here comes Somerville. He'll check in for Sanchez. Fans continue to file in here. Again, Park Christian and Pelican following this one.
Yeah, the people who are trying to get here early for the second game are like, hey, there's nowhere to sit in this place.
Yeah, what a great tournament atmosphere. What a great facility here in Perham.
Yeah, you got people standing all over the place.
And Misigatis double teamed as he brings it across the stripe. Wait, Despard left wide open for 3, no good. Rebound, oh no! Boy, they give it back to Henning there. Looked like that was off Thorson.
Thorson was in front, had position, and Roberts came in from behind, so they're saying that he came in and just kind of tapped it away.
All right, so it'll be Henning basketball on the baseline. 12.5 to play. No, they get it right underneath the Bushman, and he is fouled by Somerville. So Bushman right back to the check that, Wiedrich. That's Wiedrich to the free throw line to shoot 2. .5 to play. Free throw by Wiedrich is good.
And there's something to be said for a good free throw shooting team.
Yeah.
And
that is the difference tonight. 8 points. They have 8 more makes than the Cowboys. Yeah, they just have not missed from the line. And the lead right back to 9. Nearly 6 minutes gone here in the second half. Here's Roberts up top to Ernst. Jackson Riggs. Here's Somerville, dangerous pass. Gaddis steps in, and he'll get an easy layup. He has 30, and the lead back to double digits, matching the biggest lead of the night for Henning. So it's dangerous time right now for the Cowboys, and they're going to call a timeout and talk about it, and Jordan's going to try to get it across how important the next 3 or 4 minutes are. 11:57 to play. Cowboys call a timeout. Henning leads it by 11 on the 3 Border Sports Network.
Wapaton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wapaton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wapatondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
Scovilt's watching from Florida. Go Charlie and Cowboys. Lee and Kathy Eggman from Phoenix, Arizona. Brother-in-law Andy and niece watching from Fordville, North Dakota. Go Connor. Tracy Muller watching from home. Go Cowboys. Justin and Mark Beyer watching from Florida, soaking in the sun. And Isaac Loosemore watching from Sioux Falls. Thanks for watching, everyone. Big possession here for the Cowboys. Well, they're all big now as we're under 12 minutes to play. Here's Levi Christensen down low. And Levi again able to get underneath the hoop, but just not able to finish down there.
Again, you have to go to score, not to draw that foul.
And Thorson buries a 3 in the left corner, and Henning has their biggest lead.
Yeah, they're starting to heat up.
Here's Sanchez to Riggs. Working against Bjerke. Now Joel Lopez for 3 off the iron, no good. Jackson had his hands on the rebound, lost it. And the Hornets will push it. Boy, good head fake by Wiedrich to get to the rim. And his kiss off the glass is good. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Cowboys going to need to try and stop this run here.
11 minutes to play. Cowboys in desperate need of a hoop. Lopez to Riggs in the corner. Riggs dribble drive in the lane. Shot off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Riggs, and it goes back to Henning.
And it looked like the Cowboys are trying to be deliberate there and see if they can get a 3 off of the skip pass there. 10 minutes to go here. You're at that point where you got to take what you can get. A 16-point lead here for Henning.
Yeah, and the Cowboys were hoping to maybe. Here's Gaddis for 3. It was nearly blocked from behind, and he still gets it to go. Boy, he's a really good basketball player. He'll be playing at Southwest State in Marshall, Minnesota next year.
Well, Southwest State getting a good one.
Yeah, they are. 59-40. Here's Sanchez for 3. That's well short, and this one's getting away from the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys starting to get out of their game plan here, taking quick shots, and that's going to lead to buckets here for the Hornets. They're going to stretch this lead out at 19 now.
Here's Despard, kicks up top. Gaddis for 3. Boy, every time he shoots, you think it's going in. That one rims off, and here comes Roberts.
Yeah, kind of surprised that he missed one.
Here's Roberts spinning, and he's fouled by Gaddis. And that will be number 2 on him. That is the 5th team foul on Henning. They're going to give Roberts 2 here. So Cooper to the line to shoot 2. Averages over 17 a game, 9 rebounds a game. Well, he's had a great year, had a great career for the Cowboys. 1,000-point scorer.
He's had a good senior season. A lot of these Cowboys on that football team that went to the state championship game this year.
A smooth stroke there. Knocks down 2. 59-42. See if the Cowboys can force some turnovers here. Get back in it. Here's Bushman up top, and they do turn him over. Sanchez with the steal. And the Cowboys Look to cut into a 17-point deficit. Roberts spins and scores.
Cooper's having a heck of a game down there.
So the Cowboys keep coming at you.
And they're going to get Christensen here on the push.
That'll be number 3 on Levi, so he's the first player with 3 fouls. Bierke got a quick rest. He'll check in for Thorson. Misigatis hasn't got a rest yet.
Oh, I don't think he's going to come out.
Yeah, and neither has Bushman. Krejci able to tip it away out of bounds.
They only play 6, so you know you have to have a couple that can go the distance.
Inbounds, corner, Wiedrich, 3, buries it. A deep 3 in the left corner off the inbounds.
Yeah, once you get one of them to go in and then you get 2 to go in, then everybody starts seeing them go in, and Henning on fire right now.
Levi Christensen working against Bushman. Now Roberts and Misigatis. Roberts gets tripped up and they're going to call the travel. Turnover number 12 on the Cowboys. Under 9 to play. Boy, Henning, this just kind of quietly got away, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I mean, they're right there in it. They got it back to 6. And then before you know it, Henning's knocking down everything.
Here's Bushman in the lane. Boy, he walked a few. They're going to call it jump ball here.
I don't think he had control of it down there.
They will give it to the Cowboys. Arrow favors the Cowboys. Boy, 6, after holding Henning scoreless for the first over 2 minutes. Yeah, they're up to 62 already. They average 72. No, they checked that. They average 80 points a game. Yeah, they do light it up. Here's Christensen just backing down Bierke. And now Roberts on the baseline. Boy, good. They just send the help. Every time Cooper touches it, there's help defense there. Joel Lopez for 3 off the back iron. And Misigatis grabs the rebound. Again, he's just a complete player. The defensive end, he can score, he can rebound.
He could just do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and he gets to the rim here. Well defended. That might have been partially blocked by Sanchez. Cowboys throw it away trying to push it. And now Henning will set up the offense. Under 8 minutes to play. There's some bumping out there. Misigatis, Sanchez. Here's Bierke. He'll let it fly from 3, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Cowboy basketball with 7.5 to play. Ernst will check into the Cowboy lineup.
I mean, you got to play it till the end here. Just see if you can, in the next couple minutes, you're cut into this thing. Got to keep it going.
Yeah, if you could somehow get it down, into single digits here before the, 3-minute mark.
Right.
Just peck away here.
Then it's manageable.
It seems like, Henning has more of the energy. The Cowboys had so much energy to start the game. Now it's been kind of deflated as Henning has built this lead up to 18. There's a block shot at the basket.
Yeah, you would expect Henning to tire just playing 6 guys. You get later in the second half, you would think that they would tire, but I'm telling you, when you start making shots, you get a burst of energy.
Boy, nice dish inside, but Ernst can't finish. This time he does. Yeah, Despard couldn't grab it. Ernst able to grab it. Now a steal in the backcourt. Here's Roberts.
Yeah, you need
He'll
a couple
kick
of
to
these.
Krejci. Krejci for 3 off the back iron. Ernst with the rebound, and he is fouled. So a little energy.
And they're still playing. They're getting after it. A couple of long rebounds. They're chasing them down. I'll tell you what, that Krejci 3 would have been big if he could have hit that.
And now Henning wants to talk things over. 6:38 to play. A Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Henning leads at 62-46 on the 3 Borders Sports Network.
At the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer.
The Comfy Cam is out. Check out our Comfy Vibes Comfy Cam. Get some of your team's apparel, your favorite apparel from Comfy Vibes. And Erica Rizak. Not all that comfy for the Cowboys right now. They need to make a run here with 6:38 to play. Let's see. Cowboys will have the ball on the baseline. See a couple more shout-outs here. They keep coming in. Dan and Lori Greenwald watching with the Slim's Home Furnishing crew. Thanks for watching, guys. Trying to get it down low to Levi Christensen, and it's tipped away, and the loose ball picked up by the Hornets. So the Cowboys turn it over. 14 on the night for the Cowboys.
Henning had that read perfectly.
Well, that hurts coming out of a timeout. And you have the ball on the baseline, and you turn it over. Here's Bushman for three. Boy, he's got a smooth-looking stroke, doesn't he?
Yeah, a little step back there. Yeah. And again, with the shots going in, you start everybody playing with confidence, and it's easy to knock them down. And Henning has it rolling right now.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting team. You know, if they should advance to the state, it'll be interesting to see, because this isn't a big team. Misagatis, their point guard, is the biggest guy on the floor.
Yeah, but they play well together.
But yeah, they do. They can shoot threes, they can shoot free throws, and they play great defense. Roberts' baseline jumper comes up short, and I think they said Ernst stepped out of bounds after touching the ball, so it'll be Henning basketball. Smith will check in, Krejci out. Under 6 to play now. Again, Pelican and Park Christian following this game. And unless there's a crazy turnaround, winner of that one will get Henning in the championship game, unless the Cowboys can make a miraculous comeback here. The Cowboys thought that ball belonged to them. Instead, Henning gets it back. Cowboys, they keep scrapping. Inbounds to Thorson. And Misagatis in the backcourt, and he's bumped by Levi. That'll be number 4 now on Levi.
They keep playing here, applying this full court pressure.
So Levi will stay on the floor with 4. Misagatis into the front court. Yeah, and the Cowboys have worked him. They put a bunch of different guys on him, and he has had the stamina to be dominant the whole game. And there's another 3. Bushman. Boy, they got a couple of guys that can really shoot it. Here's Sanchez trying to answer at the other end, and he does. A deep 3 on the right side by Sanchez.
Yeah, they needed that one. Need to see one go through. And you're right, Raleigh. You know, with the way that Misagatis has to work to get the ball, a lot of times a player will get worn down, but he just continues to go.
Yeah, he is really good without the basketball, and it takes a lot of work when you got multiple guys coming at you. Henning's going to call another timeout. We'll take one too, a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. 4:58 to play, 68-49 Henning on the Three Borders Sports Network.
The greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
All right, all Henning here in the second half. They lead at 68-49. 4:58 to play in this section semifinal round game. Raleigh Lipp along with Brian Watson. Camden Kelson been handling our camera work tonight. B-Dub done a great job producing and handling the color tonight. Now if we can get the Cowboys to go on a crazy run here.
Get them to cooperate with us here.
Yeah. Misigatis guarded now by Ernst. I think everybody's had a shot at him, and Ernst really working him up top. Misigatis gets into the lane and no whistle, and here come the Cowboys. Christensen to Roberts. Cooper. It's going downhill. Wild spin move. Shot out the glass, no good. Rebound shot. Ernst for three. Gets it to go. Connor Ernst, first hoop of the game.
Yeah,
Check that. First three of the game.
He'll take a few of those.
Now pressure in the backcourt. Sanchez really working Misigatis.
Look at how hard he has to work to get that ball.
And it's been the entire game. Yeah, just to get the ball. Cowboys did what they could to deny him the basketball early. They did a good job early, but yeah, Misigatis has had to work just to get the basketball, but when he has it in his hands, he can make things happen by himself or get others involved.
Yeah, that kid is in some serious shape.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, there aren't too many in Class A as good as Cale Misigatis. He has been real good. This time gets around Smith into the lane and the soft touch. A twine tickler, nothing but the bottom of the net. These aren't easy shots. Those pull-up jumpers, you don't see them too much anymore.
No,
off the dribble, but he's got that down too.
Yeah,
I mean, every part of his game.
Just to be able to get that height after having to work so hard.
Roberts for three, no good, and the long rebound to Wiedrich. There's Misigatis. Yeah, he looks as fresh now as he did in the opening minutes.
And he wants the basketball. Doesn't care about the pressure.
Boy, and here he gets to the rim again and scores. Yeah, he is a man among boys right now. He is, he doesn't even look to be breathing hard. 72-52, lead up to 20. Now here's a steal by Despard. And he'll get an easy one. Gives Sanchez some credit, hustling back defensively in a 20-point game. 3 minutes to play. Yeah, this one, boy, it just got away from the Cowboys.
Yeah, a good start and a decent first half, but the second half has been all Henning.
Yeah. Here's Christensen. Kicks to Lopez. Smith for three, no good. And Misigatis now into double digits in the rebound category too. Under 3 to play. So it's going to be Henning in the section championship, and they'll await the winner of Pelican and Park Rapids. Or check that.
Park Christian.
Park Christian and Pelican coming up following this one. That should be a great game. The number 2 seed versus the 3 seed. Foul up top.
Yeah, you had the top 4 seeds in the semifinals.
Yeah. And how about Section 6A, how dominant they are this year? Check this out. The QRF rankings, 3 out of the top 9 in the QRF rankings are out of Section 6A.
That is crazy.
And it's not Henning at 28-0 who's number 1.
Yeah, that tells you that the QRF is a little wonky.
Pelican Rapids is number 1 in the QRF. Henning is number 4, unbeaten. And they're number 4 in the QRF rankings. Again, that comes down to strength of schedule. Being Pelican and Breck play in the Heart of Lakes. And Breckenridge is number 9. 74-52 with 2 to play. Ernst on the baseline to Smith, trying to get it up top to Sanchez, knocked out of bounds. Now, it's been quite a year for the Cowboys. Again, they started 11-0, ran into a little stretch there mid-season, but really got it going, I thought, the last couple of weeks of the season.
Yeah, a good, strong finish. I mean, it's not displayed here tonight, but that doesn't take anything away from the season that you had.
Really, I mean, you look at the athletic season, the athletic year that they've had at Breck High.
Pretty good, huh?
You know, you look at the football team and the run they had to the state championship. Girls basketball playing in the section championship game. They were looking for their first trip to the state in the history of the program. Cowboys making a run here in the tournament. It's been a lot of fun. It's been quite a class, this senior class, boys and girls. Boy, that Misigatis, dude is incredible, man.
He just knocks it down.
Sheesh. Yeah. And listen to the Henning crowd. They love it. And they should. This is a really good basketball team they got. To think they play just 6 guys. Minute 15 to play, breaking the action. Cowboys and the Hornets going to get some guys in. Everyone's going to get a chance, or a lot of these guys are going to get a chance to play on the tournament floor. So the Cowboys will finish with 22 wins. Pretty good. Again, Section 6A had 7 teams this year with 20-plus wins. Again, to give you an idea where Section 6A basketball is right now.
Yeah, and, for the Cowboys, you can't hang your head when you get out of here. Hitting a really good basketball team. You came in here, you battled, and if you're going to get beat, you want to get beat by a good team, and Henning is a good basketball team.
So Henning will make some substitutions. Elliot Severson, 6'4", junior, is into the game. Easton Amisagadas, brother of Kale, into the game. Number 12, Tegan Weary, into the game. Number 35, Brandon Graby, into the game. And number 30, Andrew Suki, into the game. See Paxton Yagi into the game for the Cowboys, seeing his first action tonight. And Hunter Bogenreith. Yeah, and here's Paxton for 3 off the bench, and Paxton buries the 3. He's had a good year for the Cowboys, a freshman. Boy, a lot of good-looking underclassmen coming up for the Cowboys. Yeah. Both Cowboys and the Cowgirls program in pretty good shape right now. Whistle and a foul up top.
Double Nichols coming in and just knocking it down right away. Like to see that from the young freshman.
Yeah, I mean he had some really nice games early on, and then was injured or concussed during the season.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but yeah, you look at him and Somerville. You get Hunter Bogenreith. Sanchez is back. There's a lot of Avery Smith is back. Just a lot of things to look forward to when it comes to Cowboy and Cowgirl hoops in the future. Easton Misagatis into the scorebook. He knocks down the free throw. Jackson Riggs will check back in.
Yeah, this is going to be a short stint here. I think Coach Christensen want to get these guys back in and then get them out so they can get a little standing ovation here from the Cowboy fans, which they've deserved over the years.
Right, it is great to see
and he's telling them
the fans come out like this and support. It's so fun when your team makes a run in March, but it's heartbreaking too when
he just wants to sub here and get these guys out, get them a round of applause that they deserve.
He's going to get as many guys in here as he can. Been quite a run for these 4 seniors: Krejcia, Christensen, Roberts, Riggs. There's a good group of seniors.
Yeah, get them the recognition they deserve. Put in a lot of time and effort for this program. And I see them come off the floor for the last time.
Let's see, number 20 is into the game now for the Cowboys. It's Benson Gopland. See, Bogenreith will stay in. Hunter's little baby hook there in the lane is good. So Hunter Bogenreith scores.
Like to see that.
Charlie Egeman into the game. Here's a turnover. Jaden Riggs, Jackson's brother, 6'2" junior. And Eli Butts. There's also, check that, that's Keaton Butts. I said Eli, didn't I?
You did.
I think Eli's watching the game today.
He is.
All right, that's going to do it. Look at Henning ends. Yeah, they're going to finish up right at 80, where it's what they average per game. Jaden a deep 3 off the back iron, no good. And Henning will grab the rebound and run out the clock. Boy, look at this little Misagatis. Looked like he can handle the ball too. Here's a 3 that's partially blocked. Riggs will grab it. He'll get a shot up at the buzzer that will rattle out, and there it is. It's Henning on to the section championship game Friday. It'll be a 6 o'clock game at Concordia Fieldhouse. They'll get the winner of Pelican and Park Christian. That game coming up here in about 20 minutes. Your final score from Perham on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Henning 80, Breckenridge 57. Henning moves to 29-0 on the season. Breckenridge wraps up their season 22 and 7. Postgame report brought to you by First Community Credit Union, and it's coming up next on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you...
All right, Henning wins big, and they will advance into the championship game, Section 6A championship game, Friday night, 6 o'clock. That'll be a 6 o'clock game at Concordia College, and they will get the winner of the Pelican and Park Christian game, which is going to tip off here in about 20 minutes or so. Just too much. Kale Misigatis tonight for the Cowboys. He was something special tonight.
Yeah, I think we thought we knew what we were going to expect, but to come out in a game like this, especially the way that it started, I thought Breckenridge was kind of into control of the game for the first 6-7 minutes, and then once Misigatis got going, it was tough to stop. He could get going downhill. He could get to the basket. He can pull up in the lane. He can stop and pop, step back three, and then he also plays defense too. So a good all-around effort, both on the offensive end and the defensive end for Misigatis. I mean, sometimes you see a player like that all they can do is score. You know what I mean? That's all they can do. You just get open and shoot. Get open and shoot. Handles the ball. Knock it down, drive, dish. I mean, just a complete player, really.
Kale Misigatis, he is our Optimum Rehab player of the game. See Dr. Tony at Optimum Rehab, or check him out online, myoptimumrehab.com. And again, he'll be playing at Southwest State in Marshall, Minnesota next year. Cowboys, again, a great season. They finished 22-7, and the numbers right now look good for the Cowboys. And games like this always help. You get some of these younger players into this atmosphere, and that makes them hungry. They get a taste of this atmosphere.
Yeah, a good, successful season. And like you say, Raleigh, you get some of those young kids to get in this environment and see what it's about and see what it's like. And that should give you motivation to try and get back to this level so that you can perform on this stage as well. So I think the Cowboys have a good future here. The well is not dry by any means. And I think, both the Cowboys and the Cowgirls have a lot to look forward to.
All right. Well, that was a fun season for us, too, here at Three Borders. Of course, there'll be some spring stuff coming up that we will get to. But, boy, a lot of fun on both sides of the river. Really a fun basketball season.
Yeah, just stay tuned to our website. We'll have our spring schedule out. And then we will also have a coaches show coming up here. We'll see what the schedule holds for us, whether that will be next week or the week after. But we got a couple coaches shows probably coming up here as we close out the winter season.
All right, you can check out that website, threebordersportsnetwork.com. All right, that's going to do it from Perham. It is Henning that will take on the winner of Pelican Rapids Park Christian Friday night at Concordia College. Cowboy season ends here tonight in Perham. They finished 22-7. For Brian Watson and Camden Kelson and our entire crew here at the Three Border Sports Network, I'm Raleigh Lipp. Have a great night, everybody.